Hey you folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris as the Quill Sovereignty. I think patch 1.2 is right around the corner, and I really want to wrap up this series before that happens, so we can start something else that is fresh over here. Obviously, this game has been going on for a fair amount of time. We've got a good amount of space over here, and so what I'm going to propose is that we're going to be playing mostly a little bit more on higher speed. There might still end up being a war over here, but mostly I'm just going to build up what I already have. We do have a lot of sectors to automatically manage that for us, which is nice. Here, we'll feed them a few more minerals so that they can get a little bit more of that done. A lot of them are turned into, they're research focused. Wow, you have a lot of stuff banked up. It is a huge sector over here, so that's fine. Just pop these guys back up to 1,000. The other thing I want to do is my colonies here that don't have a whole lot of people on them. It might be a great idea to spend some of our energy to get some droids going on. Mostly in the tiles that make sense, and we can clear some of this up over here. Obviously, we will be adding these guys to part of the Empire at some point, or a sector at some point, but for now we're okay. Kront, you're actually not entirely full. You don't have oh, you do have a mineral-only place over here, so let's do that, and then go ahead and build a droid as well. At least the droids don't move around like crazy. Same thing over here. I'm gonna just stick you over there and build a droid, and it looks like, well, we do have a fair bit of stuff queued up already, but let's go and get Engo's habitation station. Oh, it uses some materials. We can live without that. We don't have the Betharian power plants. Looks like you need a power hub, and let's make sure to get some science labs up and running over here. Timmick is pretty darn full. Charlesley should be completely full, and is, and Sudbury is full as well. All right, so that's going to be okay. And yeah, we've still got some colony ships buzzing around. We'll still look into that. Let me bring it up to speed 5 over here. What are you looking for? Civilian access? Sure. I'm a nice guy, despite what everyone says about my warmongering. Anyone who accuses me of being warmongers, well, they've all been killed off anyway, so it doesn't matter. Is this a colony ship? It is. Wonderful. System surveys are still happening. So yeah, I'm going to try to play relatively quick over here. Actually, let me survey some of these systems we know literally nothing about. And we're going to consider... Construction complete. This black hole hasn't been surveyed yet, but we are working on it. Okay, because that's where we're going to want to send a colony, a construction ship. In fact, I'm going to send one over here now in preparation for that, because we are going to want someone to almost certainly build a frontier outpost around the black hole. Negative balance and going down, probably because of our extra colonies being built. But there we go. That'll bounce back quite quickly. I had no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Colony ship is in orbit, so yeah, we do definitely have some more. Looks like actually we could have a construction ship, build some mining stations here, and another one build some over there. This space is mostly occupied. That's been settled. Oh, you have been scanned out at this point. Excellent. Some extra influence so we can spend making more orbital stuff. Right, that planet's not great. What's the other one? Kind of a dumb layout. System survey. This one looks... Wow, it's actually quite poor. It's got a lot of space, though. Oh, but we don't have the tech for that. Oh, it's Tomb World! Oh. And there you go. See, that's what I was saying. The black hole is going to be pretty science-erific. So then we'll just send... We'll do this, I guess, because there's a planet that we might want to colonize there. Construction complete. Construction's all over. That's fine. Inactive building somewhere. That's okay. It'll happen at some point. Look how much energy this tile is making. Wow. None of them are eligible for upgrade. Nope. So that's okay. We've got our battle groups. You were going to be upgraded, or it has already happened. Okay, good. So let me go and just tell everyone to group up then. That's going to be fine. Lots more construction happening over here. This black hole could be constructified. Alien proto-civilization found. Excellent. Where's that? Oh, in this system. And yeah, we need to construct many things here. Oh, proto-civilization, so I can't build the observation outpost, but there's still a lot of science to be had over there, so that sounds okay. Oh, and I think I just accidentally moved one of those ships. At least it doesn't look like we're at risk of losing this, but there could be another civilization here we don't know about yet. You've got 2 extra things in the queue. All right, that's going to be fine. I'm going to just hold shift and do that. That way you should come out over here and build that frontier outpost relatively soon so we can secure that space. I mean, we won't have to worry about the Fallen Empire expanding, obviously, but everything else. Too many planets, indeed. I think I'll just expand this sector. I mean, it's definitely pretty big. But that's okay.
System survey complete.
So that is the gal something right over here. Manage sector. We're going to go and bop, bop, bop.
System survey complete.
And there we go. And that brings us down to 5 of 6, which is going to be fine for now. Okay. Trade deal expired. That's fine. People declaring wars. I think we're kind of beyond that. Watch someone declare war on us. I would be very surprised. I'm like, are you serious right now, bro? Why would you want to bring the pain? Got a tiny desert world over here. There's a lot of good resources, so it's probably still worth colonizing. 60% is about the best we can get. We have a handful of these guys sitting around, though, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of them to do that.
System survey complete.
I think I put it here. At least we'll get the minerals north and south, and we can build the hydroponics things to the west of that landing spot, and that will do. Survey. Construction ship, we've got things queued over there already. Looks like that would be a good one for research. And yeah, I want to stop building colony ships after this, because what I really want to do is have the opportunity to build up our population so that we, and our infrastructure, so we actually get more science. Because right now with every expansion, we are effectively losing science, but that's okay, because we're investing into the future of having more ultimately. But for now, yeah. Is that a decent world? That is a very decent world. Let's go ahead and colonize this. 70% is the, oh, I was going to say 90% over here. Very good. This or this. I suppose it doesn't really matter which one. Not much adjacency here. Not much adjacency here either. And I like to settle on the ones that got both resources. So let's go here because we'll get more food earlier. It'll be a faster start. That'll be fine. Another science ship done. Let's send you over here. Everyone is occupied. Excellent. Research complete. Advanced strike crafts. Right, so we can redesign our bomber-type ships. I'll take a look at the hostile fleet in a second. Just flat more ship hull plane. I suspect this is probably one of the repeatable techs, though. Corps of Engineers. Military station build cost is reduced. Military station health is... yeah, but we don't really do a whole lot of that. Projectile defense module. Let's go and get that, because we don't really have much in the way of point defense, I think. So let's build up there. It'll be nice for our future designs. We don't have to rush anything out right now. So you over here, yeah, just crushing it. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this system. And these are what? Are they mining drones? Crystalline entities. Construction ship. I think someone's already sent there. Although they had that queued up. I'll just rush it. The other one will get canceled. That'll be fine. Too many planets once again. So I think I'm going to expand this sector over here instead, the Shipulton. Just spread out the love a little bit. Plus, this will give this sector enough productivity to actually, you know, look after itself a bit more. There we go. And that brings us to 6 of 6. Excellent. We'll probably have to keep doing that, but that's okay. So any of these others... well, that's the one I just sent something to. We can get a 90% on one of these. Oh, we can't xeno-interfere with the Stone Age primitives. Oh, interesting. What about this bad boy? Yeah, I was going to say, this is Arctic, not Tundra, so we're limited to 60%. So that's less than great. This is an actual Tundra world for 80%. Very nice. And we've got one ready. That's probably the one in the queue. And I would say probably this tile here. Again, would take advantage of more terrain bonuses, and it's a half-decent adjacency as well. Look at the little tag. Oh, there we go. It just lagged. Hadn't updated properly. Just sort of hangling in midair. What did we research? Mass drivers. Yeah, very quick. Yeah, more just flat armor. And I suspect this is just repeatable, which is why I'm ignoring it, even though it's probably really, really good. Impulse thrusters. I don't know if we need level 2 coil guns. It is really fast, though. I'm going to do that. What I'm hoping for is to get some red techs. Just try to pound through the red, the dangerous technologies as quickly as possible. Power through them. We're going to survey that system over there, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff to build. Ooh, there you go. Observation outpost over here. We will definitely want to do that. For now, we're going to send a science ship that way. Battle group is all done. What I want to do is I'm going to split the fleet in half, because there's going to be some future upgradings. And I'm going to tell one group to go here, and then I'm going to deselect one and send the other one over here. Feels like we need more wormholes over here. And then when I tell them to upgrade, they'll go to different places.
Complete.
And they'll upgrade a little bit faster.
Construction complete.
Boom, more surveying. I guess with all the sensor swapping that I've done, the fact that these don't have names make me think that maybe no one lives there. I don't know. All right, you guys are all good. These new worlds over here, I would like to build a droid. Build a droid. These are the droids we're looking for. And build hydroponics. Actually,
Construction complete.
Frontier Clinic is what we're looking for. Okay, that should keep them busy. Oh, we got upgrades potentials over here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right. We're pretty even now. Oh, physics that one. And engineer this one. Haven't updated the spreadsheet in a while. Carefree upgrade. Okay. Keep capping out our storage again. Well, I guess what we're going to be doing is continuing to build... Well, I mean, we're going to do a mix of things. And I was probably not going to build anything smaller than Destroyer. Let's have you queue up a bunch of Destroyers. Let's have you queue up a bunch of Cruisers. There you go. That's a good way to spend resources. And you will queue up some battleships. Excellent. Obviously, you know, the Destroyer queue will finish first. But that's okay. Then we'll queue up some more stuff. Just looking to dump some minerals. You know, ever since we left the Federation, we haven't gotten in a single war that we didn't start. And that's nice! Oh, 80% colonizable. We presumably have one ready to go. No. So we have a species that could do it with 80%. But we don't have it yet. Same thing with the Tundra one. No, we do. No, you're colonizing something already. Okay, so we need a desert one. So we have to go shopping. I don't remember which hotkey was for desert people. We do need another Tundra world. You guys have sort of everything on here. Wow. Okay. Arid desert worlds. Yeah, xenophiles is what we want. Okay. Get that queued up. What do we have over here? Continentals, do we have any of them ready? Nope. Well, I guess we are going to still micromanage this a little bit. I know that under 6 I had Continentals, but yeah, I was going to say, I think I've got more. Let me get a couple of those going on. Not surveyed yet. We'll work on that. Construction ships. Oh, we need to survey a little bit more of this internal stuff, too. 0% failure risk. There we go. Level 1 anomaly with a level 5 dude. That sounds... I like those odds. You, research station.
Research complete.
Pre-space civilization. Industrial age. What planet is this? Over here. All right. Oh, we'll see what we can do about that. Build mining stations. Science ship. Let's go back and survey these bits we missed, actually. Especially one with the planet, because we can't colonize an unsurveyed planet. Research stations. Mining stations over there. All right, just keeping everyone busy. And we're making more ships, so we'll just put them together. Physics research. Oh, I must have missed the pop-up when something finished. Better shields. Assist research. Oh, that is really nice. And actually, we're going to get a bunch of science ships that are idle in a bit. And I'm not feeling the need to go down there. Assist research is good. In particular, the next level of it gives you a huge boost to science. Small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface. Appears to be an ancient survey marker. Oh, +4 minerals. I mean, that's the sort of thing you really want early on. A difficulty 1 anomaly that gives you +4 minerals. Sick. Right now, not quite as handy. But still, let's embark these guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with my invasion fleet. Probably move it kind of generally forward over here. Because if we are going to do the Fallen Empire, we will need them. I don't think it's going to happen in this video. I think we're just going to keep building up. I mean, we do still have the territory. No, just extra society research. I mean, that's only, you know, one month worth, but it's something. And then idle construction ships. Observation outpost.
Research complete.
Research. Mining. Science ship. Come out. Oh, I think there's something that's living there. What did we just get? Coil guns. What can I get? Next level engineering facility isn't terrible.
Construction complete.
We definitely don't need more minerals or the station damage. We live without the rail guns right now. Let's go ahead and get that.
System survey complete.
Are we ready to go? No. Yeah, see, it's telling me, like, you know, the percentage, but we don't actually have someone. Oh, we do have tropical people, though. So let's do that and land over here. And an ocean world. I believe we've got a couple of those ready to go as well. Science ship. Did I send someone here? I don't remember. Well, let's go ahead and do it anyway. They can work together to finish that up. Too many planets once again. I think I might make a new sector over here, because that's really starting to fill up, and there will be plenty of planets over there. Finish. And I will tell you to be research focused, and I will give you a crap ton of minerals to get started with, and also a bunch of money so you don't go broke, because I have lots of money. You go crazy. All right. We still have plenty of influence if we want to build more frontier outposts. What is this? Oh, the ocean world, which is now surveyed, so we can colonize it with you.
System survey complete.
And put you there. All right.
Construction complete.
Still gonna avoid the places that don't let me do a survey.
Research complete.
We still don't need a frontier outpost. Everything's fallen within my borders. Well, over here maybe. That's not my territory.
System survey complete. System survey complete. Colony established.
Let's do it. I'm gonna grab some science. Okay, let's see what's there. Oh, the other thing I could do with a construction ship
Construction complete.
is get another wormhole station way up here. Okay. That's all been playing on fast. It's working out fine. We're just like grinding out stuff, or I don't think grinding is the word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it. Just powering our way through a whole bunch of colonization and building very quickly. Science rate continues to skyrocket up, which is great. More society research over here. Oh, we can unlock a new type of resource. I don't know if this refinery is important, but it's going to go pretty fast. Yeah, 8 months. I can't believe how cheap the society research is still. And actually, we might want to unlock the society research labs and build a few of those. Just, you know, try to keep everything in pace. A governor died at 110 years old. I could probably spend my influence hiring some extra governors too.
System survey complete.
Which wouldn't be a bad idea, actually, because we've got a lot of sectors, and these give good bonuses. I don't care about the cheaper ones. The lifespan is pretty good, too. Let's recruit you. We're paying a little extra right now because of the... cheaper buildings. Because they all have the increased lifespan, like genetic stuff. So they're really living a long time. Okay, we've got some extras. So our new sector, especially, let's give him the cheaper construction. And then, yeah, we're just going to assign whoever's available to the other sectors. I mean, in a sense, I should prioritize the bigger sectors. But that's good. And I think that's it, right? Yep, good. There you go. They get a little bit of happiness and a little bit of extra productivity. Or cheaper construction. I don't remember. One or the other based on the level of the leaders. Did we send anyone over here?
Debris analyzed.
Not that one. What about this one? What is this? Unstable tectonics. 20% more engineering. Well, that's interesting. And you're just in orbit. So we're going to go ahead and drop you down. Really doesn't matter much. Here, we can get a couple of foods next to it. That's going to be okay. Alright, I don't even know why I'm bothering analyzing the debris. It's kind of sort of a big waste of time since we are... because we're generating so much science right now. Why don't you prioritize? Ooh, observation post research center for science rather than more minerals. Observation outposts, I want to make sure to set you to aggressive for a little bit more society research. There you go, everything's over 500 now. So my sectors are really spending their minerals building this stuff up, which is great. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And wait, I don't have to worry about doing the upgrades. I mean, I realize that the sector managers are, you know, still, well, I think in 1.1 they are better, but they're still probably doing lots of things that aren't quite as optimal as you could do yourself. But man, oh man, do I appreciate the elimination of a lot of really tedious micromanagement that would be there, you know, otherwise. So we're still far from maxing out our fleet, which is pretty goddamn impressive. Build some extra cruisers over here. And you just need... There we go. Go all the way to 6, it's fine. The Pytharian refinery, so we might have to go and build some new mining stations. Ooh, core sector planet +1. Probably a good idea. Again, this is repeatable. It's not necessarily leading to something else. I wonder if the clone vats lead to anything crazy. I'm going to unlock the Biolab one because we might want to build a few of those to balance out our research. Quantum Destabilizer. Oh, it's an aura that reduces hostile ship attack rates. Yeah, sure. Maybe we'll design a new type of battleship that uses that. We could probably fit more than one aura on... I'm not sure, actually. If you can fit more than one aura on a battleship. The other thing I think I'll do is build a frontier outpost right over here, since there's no colonizable territory. Auto-saving, build mining station, and build research and mining. Okay, we have a new prime minister. That's fine. I don't really care who gets elected. As supreme ruler of the Quill sovereignty, I have the ultimate say about what happens. The elections are basically just a sham, much like in real life. Okay, that was a little bit more bitter than maybe is deserved, but I don't know. Negative balance. Yeah, well, we do have more of these. I'm pretty sure that's going to bounce back momentarily. Although, it's possible that it's, you know, all the building upkeeps from my colonies that are going nuts over here. That is definitely possible. The other thing, too, is I'm going to go ahead and bring all these up to 75% in my favor here. Because then I can redistribute things as needed.
Debris analyzed. Construction complete.
Alright, and I think like that, our science ships, looks like this... I don't understand why this is still gray. As I say, our science ships may kind of sort of be done at this point. In which case, they can start doing the assist research, which is very nice. I'm going to say that's good enough. Okay, so what I would like to do is find a planet with really high science output. Okay, these are sectors. Let me look at my core planets first. Charlesy is a huge science output planet. The largest within my particular land itself. There you go. Zoom like this. So science ship. Assist research. Excellent. And so for every level of the scientist on the ship, you get 5% boost to your research, which is huge. And if you get the second level of tech, it's 10% per level, which is massive. Leader enhancement, capacity boosters. Oh, it's a policy. I put it in. It increases the cost of leader recruitment, but gives them 2 extra skill levels, and they live for 50 years longer? That seems like a no-brainer. We can do terraforming stations as well. We could also just grab eco-simulators for next-level hydroponic farms. It'd be really fast, but I'm going to grab that because it's purple, and purple is cool. What do you want? Civilian access? Sure. Debris, yada, yada, yada. We're all good. The money's still draining right now, but we'll bounce back soon. And some of its colonization cost. Well, we still have a lot of colony ships booting around, not doing anything as well. Did we send anyone over here? Tundra World. We should be able to do that. You're just in orbit. Glorious. Do that, and... it's kind of really weak places to do adjacency regardless. So I'm going to go here just for the initial boost. And you are done too. for now, as far as I can tell. So science-wise, none of my other core systems really generate a whole lot of science. This is an energy sector, so let's look at, that's a production center. So let's start to look at our sciencey ones and see. You only have one planet? How odd. And see if we can find another planet with crazy amounts of science. That's not terrible.
System survey complete.
There we go. The real Neltron. You're not too bad. So let's go ahead and assist research over there. And then we've got one more science ship. That's not terrible. I mean, I'm sort of just eyeballing it, not actually doing the math. Trying to end up something relatively decent. That looks relatively decent over here. So my third science ship will assist research there. Okay. Just generate a little bit extra. Complete another mandate, get a bunch of influence. Still draining money really fast. But we are hooking up a little bit more energy stations. I mean, we're hooking up lots of things. Oh, there was a system that's not surveyed over here. No! Survey that. We missed it. And I think we're doing a frontier outpost there. I mean, we're probably doing the mining over here, but let's send you anyway. And keep polishing this area.
Research complete.
So this is one of those times where it'd be nice to get a filter of planets that I have entering orbit. So you're already going somewhere. We could use another tundra one. Planets that I have the appropriate ship for, like an easier window to sort this stuff out. A Aurelium plant would give us explosive weapon damage, which I can live without. So I think we're just going to finish off the engineering facility research line. That will be useful. So Tundra Planet would be like my homeworld, right? Yeah, Tundra World. So queue up a couple of those. That'll be fine. Tropical World. Did we have someone waiting around? Yep. Land there for the food. I want to use the ships if I've got them. Do I have anyone for the Desert World? I do. Right there. There's no list of just all my ships. And again, in the outliner, any colony ships that were built by a sector don't show up in here, which is kind of annoying. I'm hoping they still change something there. This construction ship is done. Well, could you maybe mine the minerals over there? That would be lovely. I suspect... Oh, yeah, look at our core planets. That's... Yeah, now all of a sudden we're losing a lot more money. I think I'll just extend this sector, because it's not very big yet. So you are going to extend... to cover all of this. Okay. Well, I think we're going to go and put a cut in here. We have basically moved into all the space that we can. We still have some colony ships around that we're going to have to go and find some places for. That is a really pathetic planet. Arctic worlds. Someone can do 90% on Arctic worlds, though. We just don't have any of them built. We'll have to figure out who our Arctic people are. They may be our mutated inhabitants. Yeah, we've got Arctic worlds all over the place that could be inhabited. Still more demand for some tundra. But I think we're building some of those. I mean, we may want to put a halt on it until we get money. But look at that! All of a sudden we're making money again. So it's kind of sort of okay. Aquatic, continental, arid, Gaian. Right, so Gaian is like why there's all these different races there. But are any of them Arctic? No, I mean, it's possible that Arctic is someone we don't have. I guess arid are my mutated people. It makes sense, yeah. Can I sort or find... Implant malfunction. Yeah, we're going to have to do a special project for that. Can we find... species? Can you filter just by within your empire? Right. So now it's empire only. I can sort by type, not by landscape, but there we go. Arctic. I mean, obviously not the pre-sentience. Where are you? Oh, I can uplift you. Is this place even inhabited? Let me come back to you a second. So we do have these people. So zoom. So this zooms to what? That's where they originated. So they originated over here. There we go. Xenophobes. Ooh. I'd rather not... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. You got the propaganda bot broadcast and everything running. Jeez. Alright, it's fine. Queue up some of those. We will have need of you. Alright, we're going to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching another episode of Stellaris. We're still looking to hopefully destroy the world, the universe in some way by summoning some sort of terrible monster. Although the AI could do that too, right? The AI could start some sort of like robot revolution, which actually wouldn't affect us or anything like that. And I think things just happen eventually at some point, no matter what you do. But we've got warp drives, so I think we can get jump engines, jump drives, and that'll be really interesting to see where it goes. Or we don't have warp, we have wormhole. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.